New Year's Eve often brings a moment of calm, when the year draws to a close and people reflect on what truly matters. For most families, that reflection centres on security, clarity, and protecting the people they love. This makes the start of the new year a natural time to think about your will. For families living overseas, this is particularly important. When you're an expat, different legal systems can apply, and assumptions made years ago may no longer hold true. A will that often felt sorted can quietly fall out of step with your life. Writing a will or carrying out a will review is rarely urgent. It doesn't demand attention in the same way that day-to-day matters do. Yet it remains one of the most important pieces of estate planning you can put in place, especially if you have children or assets in more than one country. Making a New Year's resolution to address your will is not about paperwork. It's about ensuring that if something were to happen, your family would not face unnecessary delay, uncertainty, or legal complexity at an already difficult time. If you already have an English will, reviewing it is often just as important as writing it in the first place. Many wills remain legally valid, but no longer achieve what the person intended when they were signed. A proper review allows you to consider whether your will still reflects your wishes, whether the guardians named for your children remain appropriate, and whether the structure still works now that you live overseas. It also provides an opportunity to check that the will remains aligned with current laws and tax rules, which do change over time. Family circumstances evolve, assets change, countries of residence shift. The law also moves on. A will written several years ago may still be valid, but it may no longer protect your family in the way you expect. For those without a will at all, the New Year's often a gentle prompt. Not because something is expected to happen, but because the absence of a will can create delay, uncertainty, and additional pressure for loved ones who are already dealing with loss. These are burdens which most families would rather avoid. This is not something that needs to be dealt with on New Year's Eve itself. That time is for reflection, not forms. But it's often the moment when people decide that the coming year will be more organised, more intentional, and more considered. Reviewing your will is not a dramatic decision. It's a practical one. For many families, the start of the new year is simply the most natural time to make it. So a will should summarise your life as it is today, not as it once was. For British expats, a regular will review is an important part of sensible estate planning. The new year provides a timely opportunity to review an existing will or to put an English will in place for the first time. Thank you for listening, and I wish you all a happy 2026.